wherever you are. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here with Enlightened World Network. We're so pleased to be here with you today. We're going to be doing something special for our meditation today. On Wednesdays, we normally do meditation excavation, which is where we go into meditation not having any idea where it's going. Although today I think we have an idea. I'm staying with my family in California and woke up in the night and was experiencing the divine healers. Now, I haven't experienced the divine healers for a couple of months now, so it was fun and different for me to wake up in that energy, and so I want to share that with you all. Teri, how are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm here in Florida at the ocean, and just being in that space, it's my Zen spot. So I've been really blissed out this morning and so happy to be here with you, Ruth. Thank you for doing this together on Wednesdays.
Of course. So let's just go into meditation. Just close your eyes. Find a place with no distractions. We're just going to take a couple slow, deep breaths just to calm down our own thinking. Let's take a deep breath into our heart space. And just feel that expanse of the heart space. So we're open to these divine healers today. They come in love. They come with the intention of supporting you. And let's take a deep breath now. We're going to go into our third eye, which is located right in our forehead. And find yourself there. Now today's going to be different. Normally we find a comfortable chair or couch in our third eye. We're not going to do that today. We're going to find a place where we can lie down. So maybe it is a couch, or maybe it's a table, but somewhere you can lie down in your third eye. So let's take a breath and just settle in to that comfortable spot in your third eye. And we're using our imagination, so if you need to dim the lights, if you want to hang up a special something on the wall, whatever you want to do in that third eye to make it feel like a comfortable space for your healing, whether it be on an emotional, spiritual, even physical basis. Just get that space ready. Teri, while we're doing that, would you please ask in the spiritual divinity?
Start with the archangels, bringing in Archangel Michael to hold this as a sacred space for us all. Then asking in Archangel Raphael to help us do any healing that is needed with any struggle, whether that's physical, spiritual, mental, or emotional. Calling in Archangel Gabriel to help us have clarity, and Archangel Uriel to ground us into our energy, help us to feel centered and balanced. I want to ask the Creator to look over this meeting that we're having together, this time of deep dive inside, and shed light on all of us. Divine Mother, calling in your beautiful nurturing energy, helping us to feel safe, to feel loved. And Christ, with your healing touch, Thank you for being here for all of us. Any of the ascended masters, the angels, the ancestors, we welcome your presence. So just feel into the energy of what just came into the room and feel into the powerful grid that's above us with Metatron and below us with Sandalphon. And know that you're plugging in to a higher power just by going into your heart center. Take a deep breath in and let it back out.
Thank you, Teri. Let's just sit in or lay. We're going to lay down in this space today. And just notice, what do you see? I do see all of the archangels and divinity around us that Teri had asked in. Let's just sit in that space, lay in that space for just a moment, just feeling all of that love that we are now surrounded with. So now, using your imagination, you're laying down and look to see who is at your head. There's a beautiful divine healer. Her name is Rose. She always sits at the head. She is pure love. When I have seen her, she looks otherworldly. She's got long fingers. She is very feminine, and she wears this beautiful, I guess it's a dress that looks like it's got strips of rose-colored fabric. So the name that I was told to call her was Rose, and she sits at our head. So see if you can feel into Rose's energy. And Teri, as we're going along, as you experience the divine healers, please share what you are experiencing. Can you feel Rose?
I do feel Rose. I feel her standing at attention. She's so ready for whatever is needed. Whoever has that desire to be touched by spirit right now, she's standing and waiting, like she's just at attention, waiting for the next one to step forward.
Well, the next one is Blue, and Blue stands at your feet. And Blue is also otherworldly. She is blue in hue, like a navy blue. And her energy, she and Rose always work together, at least when I have seen them. And when I said hello to her last night, it was really sweet because she sent out this string of lights. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, white lights in this string. And I've not experienced language with her before, but this was truly another definition of light language. It was really cool last night. So she stays at your feet, and what she and Rose do is they toggle your energy from your head to your feet and back up like in a wave, nice and slow, and back up. And when they do that, it calms the central nervous system, and it also can provide a form of anesthesia, if you will, for other things that are taking place. It can serve as pain blockers along the spinal cord. And it's very calming. So let's just sit in that space, lay in that space of the energy moving from head to toe and then back again. So just feel it like a wave as it comes and goes. Let's just sit in that space for a moment. Just watch the energy go. You're the participant and you're also the observer. Whatever pace you see the energy moving in is perfect for you. Sometimes when I'm having a hard time getting to sleep or calming down, I will lay down and picture rose at my head, blue at my feet, and just watch them with that energy, and it calms me immediately down. You can even try that with your children. If they're struggling sleeping, maybe you sit with them and picture rose at their head, blue at their feet, calming down that flow of energy. See if that works. Teri, can you experience that flow of energy?
Do. And every time that I'm exposed to energy healing, I see I call it a scan. So it's like the scan moving slowly, just like it's taking an X-ray picture of what's going on inside the energy field. And I see that moving slowly down to the feet and then back up to the head. And what I'm also envisioning are like portals of lights that are on each side. So the lights are different colors depending on what the energy is doing as that scan is taking place. And I see a lot of green right now. Green is the energy of healing, it's the energy of love.
Thank you, Teri. So, our next divine healer that's in the room, his name is Lemon, and all of them are otherworldly, except for the very one at the end. So, they are all otherworldly beings. This one's name is, I have been told to call him Lemon. He is male, and he is yellowy, lemon in hue. He sits at the left knee, off a little ways, but always off to the left knee. And I was told that he works with the endocrine system. So welcome, Lemon. Thank you for joining us. At our head, two divine healers, one on each side of Rose, Dr. Staunch and Dr. Might. So on the right side of you is Dr. Might, and on the left side of Rose is Dr. Staunch. These two are psychic surgeons. They have I've worked with them to do physical healing of a young boy with a ski injury, as well as a couple of other folks, but they are amazing surgeons. So they're with us today, and Dr. Gray, and he is a pain specialist. As I said, they're all otherworldly, and we're just going to take a little bit of time and allow them to do whatever. Now, if you're open to this kind of healing, then just thank them. If you're not open to it, then you'll just want to close down and say, no, thank you, not interested. But if you are open to it, just allow it to happen. And I can tell you last night, it was fascinating to me because I received chiropractic adjustment during my rest. And they would tell me what position to get into. And within just a couple of minutes, I would actually be able to feel a chiropractic adjustment. They never ceased to amaze me. So let's just feel into their energy. If you have any questions, ask them.
Feeling them right now, Ruth, working on a little bit of indigestion problem that I had going on. And I felt a cough. And it was like as soon as I coughed, all of that energy just came forward and up and out of me. So they know what's needed.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to identify it ourselves. We don't have to say, oh, can you help the pain in my leg or help with my migraine? All you have to do is open up and believe and trust that whatever is needed is here. That's what they're here for, and they know how to do it.
I have watched them do reconstructive surgery on a young man's face. It was truly fascinating. And then in 3D time, the doctors in the hospital were saying, I don't know how this happened. Look at what has happened. It was so fascinating. Once you have met these doctors and these divine healers, you can ask them in again to come work with you. One easy way to do this is to just share this video to your Facebook homepage or to your messenger, and that way you will always have it. You can always enter in to them again through this. While they're working with you, there's one last divine healer. She is an angel, and her name is Radiance. As you're lying there, Radiance hovers above you, and her role in all of this is to work with your soul's purpose and your body and connecting those two. And sometimes there needs to be an adjustment, a little bit of work to make sure that your body is supporting your soul's purpose and that your soul's purpose is in alignment with your body. And that's what Radiance does, the only angelic form of this group. So please welcome in Radiance. We had Teri bring in the archangels and the spiritual divinity before we started. They work closely with these divine healers. Every time the divine healers have been there, the archangels have been there as well. So that's why we asked them to come in today. But let's just sit in this space of healing for a few minutes. Teri, what are you experiencing?
Peace. As I felt into that energy, my physical body is in no pain. I was having, as I said, some energy in the chest area, and it's totally gone. And now I'm just left with peace. I just want to stay in that place.
I can really feel radiance working on me. For my soul's purpose, I really need my body to just be open and unhindered. And I feel like she's just exploding um, my whole body as far as being able to love and such expansion, almost to the point that almost like it hurts, just being expanded so wide to be able to share divine love so freely. Teri, sometimes these gifts don't fit into our typical constructs in the 3D. We don't often, not everybody can do archangels, not everybody can do divine healers from otherworldly places and spaces, yet they're here for us.
We stick solely with the 3D energy and the 3D way of things. It's very limited. But if we can go beyond that and look at potential and possibilities, then we know that we're not limited and we can open up to divine healers. We can open up to divinity, to angels and messengers that come in to help us. So that's my invitation to anybody watching this and experiencing it. Don't allow any limits to keep you from your miracles. Just open up to what is and what can be for you.
So, friends, stay here as long as you want and come back as often as you want. But I'd like to thank Rose and Blue, Lemon, Dr. Staunch, Dr. Might, Dr. Gray, and Radiance. What a beautiful group of divine healers, and how fortunate we are, Teri, to be able to experience them.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you for introducing them and for bringing them forward to help anybody who's open to it today.
Yeah, well, I'm so honored that they came to provide healing for me during the night. That was really beautiful. So thank you. So friends, thank you for joining us here at Enlightened World Network. Teri and I bring you the things that we're experiencing. That's our promise to you as we transition and transform. We do it out loud, and we do it so you can experience it and have transition and transformation yourself. Sometimes all we need is to watch somebody else going through something. And then we go, oh, well, I can have that too. I can do that too. And that's what we do for you. That's what Teri does for me. That's what I hope I do for Teri. Um, we're glad you're here. And the more you share yourselves with us, the more we get to learn from you as well. So, Teri, thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Ruth. I love you so much. And to everyone out there, wishing you a beautiful rest of your day. And as you prepare for a holiday tomorrow, make it a special one for you, not for other people, but enjoy your specialness and your amazing self.
Thanks, everybody, for being here. So much love. Take good care, and God bless.